Oh, there's a microphone.
The card is no longer protected. We are on.
We're rolling.
Welcome to drum roll, hold the standard.
Yay.
Yes.
Very good.
A bit of story for us here.
Well, it's not really a story. I was just having a chat.
Oh.
I cried at golf on the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
I got so sad.
What happened?
I was so
Candace?
bad. I was
Okay,
so bad.
talk us through it. What happened? Where were you?
I was
on the golf course.
No, I was at a driving range. And I go, okay, so big long story. Last year, 12 months ago, I went to watch my husband Josh play in a golf tournament in Hawaii. I got very cocky. I said, I'm going to do this next year. I'm going to play. It's 3 weeks away. The pressure is mounting.
For the tournament?
Yes.
It's okay if you don't do well.
Yes, but I'm going to make a fool of
No, you're not. Don't be ridiculous. What do you mean? Like, just don't hit a ball and fart or something. Like, that would be silly.
That would be bad.
What do you mean?
Do you want to beat Josh?
No, that will never.
I say that to her every
happen.
week. I'm like, did you win? And she's like, I will never beat him. I think she can one day.
Yeah. So I cried a lot.
So what happened?
I was just like not hitting it very good, and then I just started crying.
Who was there?
Just me and Josh.
Oh, okay.
He was like, "Fuck."
I was just about to say, what did he do?
He's had enough of me.
So the pressure's
It's
been...
building.
Yeah,
The
I can-
emotions are getting bigger.
I imagine they're getting quite large.
Yeah.
Like in all facets of
Yeah,
the home
yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Is that-
okay.
That final straw.
Yeah.
If you...
I was like, I'm not going. And he's like, yeah, fine, we'll cancel the whole trip. I was like, no, we can't.
what's the worst that can happen?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know.
Will you come last?
Maybe.
Is that the worst that can happen?
Possibly. It's like, no. When you put it like that, it's fine. Fine.
But no, you're
It'll
not.
be fine.
Like you...
But then I played really good the next day. So I'm like, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I've lost the plot.
Yeah. It's really hard when you have like golf bipolar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's hard.
Yeah. It's also very hard going from like being like at the top of not the top, but very good at a sport to like the
Yeah.
again starting beginner.
And I think especially for you, because I think I don't know about when you were younger, but CrossFit weightlifting, like you did have a bit of a knack for it as well pretty early on.
Yeah.
Like not that you didn't earn it. Of course you earned everything you did, but you cottoned onto things pretty well.
I picked it up pretty
Yeah.
fast. Yeah. So anyway, that's my sob
I feel
story.
like golf would be really hard to pick up very
Oh,
well.
mate.
Because it's just like from what you've said, it's a tiny ball
Yeah.
and then a really long stick, and then sometimes you hit it well and sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out why and
Yeah.
how that happens.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Should be a fun couple of weeks.
When do you leave?
I don't know.
Isn't
like
it next?
2-3 weeks. This
3
week
weeks.
is 3 weeks on Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
Or Thursday, 3 weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're going to be great.
Yeah.
And fine. And
Thank
just
you.
take in the views, babes.
what
Playing
Josh
in
said.
Hawaii.
Like, I don't care about the views if I'm losing. No, it'll be fine.
Don't they say like the dress rehearsals always goes to shit and then the performance is good?
That's,
Okay.
I just thought about you
Okay.
playing tap. Is that what happens
Yeah,
with tap?
playing
Yeah.
Playing tap. Playing tap. That was an accident. Is that what happens with
Yeah.
tap?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always harder at the...
Yeah, dress rehearsal's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. If that's not true,
What's
I'll be
the-
coming for you.
What's the saying? Train hard, compete easy.
Yeah.
Train hard, compete
Cry
easy.
lots, smile on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you just wear an excellent golf outfit.
That's all that matters.
And that's all
Take
that
some good
matters.
photos.
That's great.
Yeah, look cute.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Hello.
hello.
We're new people.
We're new ladies.
Can you tell?
We look so different.
Oh,
So we're going to
gosh.
talk about what we're doing, and Becky's got some excellent questions for us today.
Yeah, we are being interviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It is
For
a bit
me,
exciting.
it is.
I'm a bit nervous.
Hey,
Yeah, well,
yeah,
yeah.
it'll be fine.
We'll see.
It'll be fine.
I'm
Just
like,
a chat.
It's just like I'm playing golf in Hawaii. All right, let's get it.
All right. So, hold the standard.
Yes, ma'am.
Name of the new pod.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. Hold the standard for the first time. What is it?
Candace? No.
We were just saying before we turned the mics on, like when you're so deep in something and then someone's like, what is it that you're doing? You're like, I don't even know anymore. It's too, I'm in too far.
I'm in deep, man. I don't even know. No, we've been talking about this for a long time,
A really long time.
I would say.
I think the first time I remember, I was thinking last night, we had a conversation about it, was when we went to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Nah.
Yeah, right.
But like, it doesn't surprise me. What was the conversation? What did
We were dropping into different CrossFit gyms and we were like,
now I remember.
man, if we could somehow make everyone have the same experience everywhere they went, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
Because we did not have a good experience at one of the gyms we dropped into. And that's where it all, I think, started.
And then even like it's just built on every week. I would say we have talked about it. Like we have members that drop in at other CrossFit affiliates or other gyms, and they tell us about their experience. Some are hilarious. Some have excellent experiences. I dropped in at a gym in Canberra when I went, and it was incredible. Really good experience there. But there are many experiences that are subpar, could be better, and it's not for lack of
Like passion.
they're all like everyone who's a coach, and well, not everyone, but lots of people who are coaches and affiliate owners and things like that, they're very passionate, but it's just a lack of education or accountability, I reckon.
Yep.
So what is it and who is it for? It is for coaches, aspiring coaches, curious athletes, and obviously all of our members that have been following along. I think we've got a really good base of people that are actually interested in learning more about what it is that we do, why we do it, and why they do it. So anyone who wants to learn more, ask more questions, and just be a part of CrossFit into what it has always been.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
And I think you would have naturally touched on stuff like that previously.
Yes.
So like why now is why the change now after having done what you were doing for so long? Has there been something to make you want to do it now, or just timing?
I'm trying to think of what kicked it off in the last
I
couple
feel
months.
like we've just been having the conversation more regularly, maybe.
I think also because we've got...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I tried to
what
fix
was
that.
that?
I'll stop touching it.
I think we have been mentoring newer coaches. I don't know if that's
maybe
sort of-
that's why it's kept coming up.
Yeah. Like we've got a few intern coaches that are looking at doing more stuff with us. So I think like having a platform for them to learn from, because obviously there's only so much time that we can dedicate individually to all of our staff, and then obviously the wider community. So if we can do it via a social media platform and a podcast, and eventually hopefully into online courses or face-to-face courses, stuff like that, then we'd love to be able to share it even more.
Yeah, because you'd have those conversations over and over again. So it's nice to have like a place to just
Like a
store
hub.
it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Candace and I, like, this is, I would say, I don't know, at least 30% of our conversations come back to this. Like any conversation that we're having about life, anything, 30% of our one-on-one conversations that we would have, at least 30% would come back to
easily. Yeah.
this. Because we just love it and we're just so passionate about it. So I think, we're constantly bouncing ideas around.
Yeah. So like more of a reflection of the conversations that you're having like day to day.
Yeah.
And do you think that came to a point where the conversations that were going on like previously on this platform, was there a point where you're like, these are no longer the conversations we want to have, we want to change it?
I think, what do you think on that?
Yeah. Yes and no. I think a lot of the things we've talked about before are this as well, but maybe for a different audience. Maybe that was more a like people wanting to join the gym or people wanting to get into CrossFit audience, versus we wanted to make this more about the stuff we're really passionate about, which is what CrossFit truly is, and making sure that, like I said, when you go somewhere, the experience is universal. That would be like the big goal from it, I think. So like similar but different audience maybe.
I think so. And I know she felt this way. A lot of the topics that we were speaking about for the last 6 years became pretty repetitive. And I still think they will be, because we're always talking about the basics, foundations, all of
Like
that
stuff never changes.
Yes. But I think for the person we were speaking to, which is, like Candace said, the newer member wanting to join a gym, someone who's fallen off the wagon, like it always comes back to those same principles. Whereas now we've got more subjects, more things to be able to hit. And it's also like selfishly for us as well, like this is going to be something that we can, you know, revisit and upskill and, you know, look at. So
and send people to as well.
Yep.
Like if you've done an episode on a certain topic, then you can direct them like to that, like almost like a chapter book. Like
Exactly.
And especially when it's like a coach coming to us for advice or, I don't know, clarification on something, we can be like, go listen to that or go read that thing or whatever it is.
Yeah. And then they can go listen or read that, listen to or read that. And then you could come back and have a conversation about it, based on what they've taken from it as well. Before we go on to talk more about you, the name Hold the Standard is pretty like powerful. What does it mean to both of you, like individually?
I think I can't remember what, like we had a heap of names that we were thinking of, and I remember one day getting home and putting my bag away, and on my level 3 trainer, like the little patch that we get, it says something like Holding the Standard. I was like, that's fucking cool. Like I really like that. So for me, it is like, this is what CrossFit is. We need to make sure we're doing what it's telling us to do. And a thing that we always say to each other is the standard is the standard. Like whenever we're going back and forth about something, like that's what it comes back to at the end of the day. So I think there's lots of little tie-ins to things. Yeah.
I think same. As affiliate owner, there's a lot of decisions that has to happen, and they're so random, and they can easily be pushed. Like things can easily be pushed around.
Like emotional decisions versus
So many things. Like there's just like, I'm just thinking of this off the top of my head. Like the kids area, we are, I think as an affiliate, we probably have a lot of kids. I don't know in comparison to others, but we have a lot of kids that visit this place, little kids, big kids, all the kids. And the rule is when their mum is training, little kids in the kids area. And there has been times where the little kids aren't in the kids area. And as an affiliate owner or as the boss, you could easily just let that slip. But I have to talk to the trainer, or I have to talk to the mum and be like, that's the rule that we've set. So in my head, before I ever do have to have those I don't want to do it. It's shit. I don't want to have those conversations. But if I see it happen, it's like, what's the standard that we've set? That is the standard. So I feel like it's been always there behind the scenes for us in every way. So yeah, I think it was an easy decision. And when we were at the back one day, we were just talking about a million different options and a million different names, and we really liked Girls Who CrossFit, but where we want to take this and how big we want to grow it, technically I don't think we're allowed to have that name anyway because of the word CrossFit being in it. So, and I like Hold the Standard better anyway.
It's like,
means a lot more.
It is, yeah. And it's like, back to what you said in terms of holding the standard, it's often the hard conversation that you don't want to have, but for you to rise to the level of like operating that you want to be at, like that's the conversation that has to be had. So whether that's, like you said, with a member who's maybe not doing what you expect of them, or a coach, issue that's going on, it's like having that hard conversation, because this is the standard we set for ourselves.
It's something to just come back to every time. Do you think they're the type of conversations that are missing in this kind of space, like coaching, owning a gym? Do you think?
Yeah, that's a good question. I do think yes. I think most people that are coaches and affiliate owners really want to help people, and people that want to help people don't like upsetting people. So I think a lot of people in that space, they don't want to have the hard conversations. So yeah, I think so.
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay, on to you two. So most of our listeners know who you are already, but some don't. And then we might get some new ones as well. So for people who don't know you both, can you tell us a little bit about your backgrounds?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Lady. want me to go? You go.
You go. You've been going first. You go.
I'm Candace. What was the next bit? Sorry.
Background. So,
yeah,
I mean,
okay.
like pre-coaching, gym.
So I started training, I suppose, in like high school, uni, and I was a bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder.
I was a,
I can't not say it. It has to be said like that.
I was a figure competitor for a lot of years, and that's where I really truly like fell in love with the gym and fell in love with training. And around that same time, I started uni and was studying to be a physio, and just I don't know, everything about the human body just absolutely fascinates me. But then kind of during uni, I was like, oh, I think I actually really want to work with women. There was lots of things going on in my life in the background at the time that pushed me in that direction. And when I graduated uni, I started working as a pelvic health physio. So it was like 2013, and was still bodybuilding and all that jazz in the background. And then I got a random invite from a friend to come and work as a physio at CrossFit Regionals in 2016. I had no idea what CrossFit is. Couldn't tell you a single thing about it, but it was a free trip to Wollongong. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. And I worked that weekend, and I was just like, whatever this is, I need to be part of it. It was like life changing, just being there, seeing, I don't know, just everything about it was amazing. And I was like, I need to be a part of this. So I came back the next week, joined my first CrossFit gym, and then we met maybe like 6 months after that, I reckon. I eventually weaseled my way into a job.
So pretty early on in your like CrossFit.
Oh yeah. I was like,
career.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, I know that this is what I want to do. Yeah.
And then absolutely weaseled.
Weaseled all the way in.
Yeah, I was telling Nicole and Sarah about it the other day. Nicole's like, oh, so she was manager pretty quick. I was like, oh yeah, she got in real fast. Very different background, very different history to Lammy. Left school early, didn't know what I wanted to do. Very naughty teenager. Did a PT course. I was like, this is cool, this is fun. And then just worked at a gym from 16. So I've been a trainer 20 years this year, which is cool.
No, you're not old enough. It's not possible.
It can't be possible.
No,
I'm still
you're only 20.
I've been training since I was born. And then, worked my way up through a gym. So I wanted to I always knew, like if you talk to any of my old bosses, and I still communicate with a couple, any of them would say like I was just an asshole. Like I always knew better. Like it didn't matter. I always thought I knew better. So I always knew I wanted to do my own thing for myself.
Sorry to interrupt. Is that because you didn't want to listen to somebody else, or you just like wanted to do it your way?
No, I just knew better.
And
even still, like if I think I have an answer that's better than yours, I will say it.
Yeah.
And I've just always been like that. And Callie's exactly the fucking same. So like I knew, I just always had ideas. I knew that I wanted to do it for myself. So early on, I think even when I was 18, I think it was around 18, I just started working for myself at the gym, paid rent. Like I was just subcontractor because they were sick of me and I didn't want to clean the gym floor anymore. I just wanted to work for myself.
She's like, I got big dreams, guys. I can't be mopping floors.
And then, just worked my way up. I wanted to do all the different jobs. So I did sales, reception, group fitness. I just wanted to do all of it. So and then eventually they put me in a manager job we also had as a CrossFit affiliate. Before that, I went and tried CrossFit. It was the only thing that was available to do because I worked every morning, every night. They had a lunchtime session. No other gyms had lunchtime sessions. So I went with a good friend to CrossFit, loved it. And then slowly all of my sessions just started becoming CrossFit. This is even before I did my L1. Like I started doing wall balls. I remember people like at the gym I worked at like walking outside being like, what are they throwing a ball at the wall for? It's so weird. And now it's just standard. It's like so in
cool.
gyms. And wall walks and handstands like this. Yeah, you just never saw any of it. And then, I think after maybe 3 months managing the gym, still didn't get to do it my own way. I still wasn't happy. Like I was the manager, but I still had to run everything by the owners and they were not in it. Like they were lovely. They were great. But yeah, still everything, like I had pretty tight, handcuffs, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I said to Sean, my mate from Highfields, we were both going to move here and open it together. And then he ended up opening one in Highfields, and I ended up moving to the coast to open. And he didn't want to do girls only, obviously, and I always wanted to do girls only. So Jordan and I moved here and opened this in 2014. Then here we are.
Crazy.
How many years later?
12.
Phew.
Yeah, it's gone so fast.
Yeah.
Just evolves every year too. It's so fun. I love it.
You're both quite different.
Very.
I would say.
In every way.
Yeah, in every way. And got different backgrounds. So how does that work together?
Like, perfectly, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
we are the polar opposite of
in every
humans, I
way.
would say.
Like, you're not going to catch me playing golf or knitting on the couch on the weekend. Like,
That's all I do.
we're very different, but I think it complements each other well.
Yeah.
Like, I think if I was doing this on my own and didn't have Candace, like I'm talking the whole gym, it'd probably be a bit loose like it used to be. Like, I think it would be a bit, I don't know, loose. It's the first
Just
word.
a fun time, though.
Yeah.
It'd be the funnest of times.
It'd be too fun.
You're now running things through Candice.
I
Now you're restricted again.
I still got
I'm
a
the
fucking
handcuffs
handbrake,
now.
mate.
I
And
have
if
stopped her from
Candace
spending
did
all
it-
her
Yeah.
money multiple times.
It's true. And if Candace did it on her own, it would be like military.
No one would speak to anyone.
It'd be like military. You'd have to walk in and everyone would have to, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. So I think
We're
we
a good
complement
balance,
each
yeah.
other very well. If I tell her, like, it's going to be okay, loosen the reins, she'll loosen them. And if she tells me, oh, mate, you got to tighten it up a bit, then we tighten it up.
Whoa.
So I think it's very good.
Yeah.
I like it. And I think we're both very respectful of each other. Very, very, like, we respect each other's, we have obviously crossover roles, like both coaches and both very passionate about the same thing, but we're very respectful of each other in all of the ways.
Yeah. So this is going to be for newbie coaches that have been doing it a long time. You've obviously had years of experience behind you, but there would have been a time when you were newbie coaches and learning as well. So has there ever been a moment when you realized that you weren't meeting the standard or that you wanted to hold for yourself, and what did you learn from it? Like,
Probably
is
many
it-
times.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one that comes to my mind when I read that question was I don't like confrontation at all. So I used to find, and particular personalities, like big personalities, like I'm quite a quiet person. So if there's like a big personality and it's a hard conversation, like I would really shy away from those things.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably been the biggest thing that comes to mind anyway, that I've had to work pretty hard on the last couple of years. Yeah.
And does it feel just as hard now, or does it feel easier to do those
I
things?
think it's easier in the sense that I know what the standard, I
Yeah.
know what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah,
So I think
and
that
why.
makes it an easy thing to have to do, but it still
Yeah.
isn't an easy thing for me to do. Yeah.
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 It's going to be good in the long run.
Yeah. Even though it's like very hard initially.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be mine.
I just think back to when I was just coaching mostly by myself and I would sit down. That's honestly where my brain.
You're tired.
That's
Doing a
honestly
lot.
where my brain went.
Yeah.
Like when
Oh, yeah.
it. I
And
reckon-
people, I'm sure, do it.
I reckon they would.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I had a lot on.
She coached at all the classes by herself. It's okay. You needed a rest.
But I think I knew then, like, that's not the right thing to do.
I should be standing up
I
here.
should be standing, but
Yeah.
I'm very tired. But also in saying that, like, I don't ever finish a class and go, oh,
Nailed it.
fucking nailed every part of that. There's like, I'm pretty self-critical in a positive way, like in an optimistic way. I'm not like, oh, you're a piece of shit, do better. But like I would say most classes, I'll be like, fuck that up.
Yeah.
Do better. Like you need to do that better for the next class or whatever it is. Like there's
Yeah.
never a class that I'm like, I fucking nailed that.
Yeah.
I'm excellent. I held that standard.
The
I guess
standard was held.
there's never going to be that point, like just like CrossFit. There's never going to be a point where you're well, you've got it
Finished.
all.
I finished CrossFit. Yeah.
If you want to like develop professionally, then it's just a constant
Yeah.
thing.
What's the saying? Student mindset, learning mind, whatever.
Growth mindset.
Growth mindset,
Yeah.
whatever
One
it
of
is,
those
all of that
things.
stuff.
Is there something about coaching that either of you have completely changed your mind on over the years? So you stood by something for this amount of time, and then, like when I,
Oh, yeah. I would say way back. Like, I definitely opened the gym before I knew anything.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even have my L1 for a year before I became an affiliate owner, which is insane. And no one ever recommended to do that. Like, the CrossFit's not like, go and open a gym. Like, that was never said.
They're like, train your neighbor for free.
Yeah. Start off slow. And I was like, what? I can open a gym after I get my L1? Okay. I would say early on, because having a females, like a women's only affiliate, I think I really wanted to establish that we were fit. Like, so I think I went about that the wrong way. I think I used to push people a lot harder to RX workouts, and I just wanted everyone to be better I didn't really, not that I didn't care they didn't move well. I always have. But I reckon I would have pushed them a lot hard. I didn't follow mechanics, consistency, intensity. I reckon I went intensity
yeah,
and then we'll work on your mechanics while you've got that weight over your head. I think that probably early on
yeah,
was bad.
Yeah, right. I'm sure there's a billion things, honestly. I think just getting better, like at peopling, like, and being able to be like, this is what we want, but this is what's going on with that person. How can we like mold the two together, rather than I'm very like rigid, rather than being like, no, this is what we want regardless of what's going on. So I think I've gotten,
Use an example. I don't know what you mean.
like if the workout called for like a 400 meter run, XYZ 400 meter run, and I don't know, fucking deadlifts or something, and someone came in and was like, I don't really want to run today because of X, I'd be like, well, you have to run because it's running. I think I've gotten a lot better at asking the right questions, but then being okay with it not being perfect.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
got ya.
mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't a good example, but
No, that makes sense.
yeah.
So
Looking
it's
at
sort of
like
meeting people where they are a bit more,
yeah,
rather than
yes,
expecting
exactly.
like them to do the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you physically can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
taking into account like their whole,
the person.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
A holistic approach,
Yes.
would you say?
Yes. Journey.
good word. So raising the standard of coaching, that's the aim. What does a high standard actually look like to you? If you were to walk into a gym to do a drop-in, you've said you've had a bad experience, what would a very good experience look like to you?
That's a good question.
That's a great question. I was like, you go, you me. I think walking in, if I was at a gym I didn't know, being able to identify who the coach was immediately because of the way they carry themselves, the presence they have in the room, the way they engage with members.
Hopefully they're wearing a uniform.
Hopefully they're wearing a uniform. Hopefully they're not sitting down. Just kidding. I think that is a really great place to start, like having a very clear leader in the room, for sure. Something that you said the other day, someone did a class, a drop in here, and they said something along the lines of, I can't believe how well everyone listens at the whiteboard or something like that. So I think someone who can command that room and have that mutual respect, I think that is a very good place to start.
Absolutely. I agree with all that. And people are safe.
Mm-hmm.
I think making sure that fun isn't the most important part. I think a lot of coaches fall into, I have to give them the best hour of their day to make sure that they want to come back. And yes, that is definitely important. But I think making sure people are safe first is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to walk into a gym and people are just throwing around weight and there's no specific warm up and there's no scaling or modifying and people can just do whatever the hell they want, then I don't think that's holding any standards.
And I think overall, like the way members move in your class is a direct reflection of you as a coach. So if like in the way that I kind of like judge myself, I guess, as a coach, is like, I was like, if anyone walked in here right now, would I be proud of the way that everyone's moving or the way that I've scaled them to move well? And I think that's just like a good glimpse of like what you're like as a coach.
Yeah. Nice. Nowadays, there seems to be like a lot of distractions. So that thing to come back to every time is really important. In the fitness industry, everyone's looking for like the next thing, the next trend. Why do you think everyone becomes so distracted by all of that?
It's sexy.
Because, just the way, I think it's just marketing. Like everyone's just so, like marketing isn't what it used to be. Everyone can do it now and everyone's really good at it. And the way, especially things on social media and Instagram, especially for this industry, the way it's put together with the music and the words over the screen and usually the very attractive person doing it and how well they do it, you'll listen to anything they say because they look so good doing it. It's just marketing. I think everything is, like I just can't believe that when I first started, Instagram was there.
I was going to say,
was there? It was there, but it was before algorithms even existed.
Wow. So it was just like your friends.
And there was like, you would still, I can't remember, there wasn't an explore page, but you would still, like you would do a post and you would get like 500 likes because everyone on Instagram would just fucking see it. I don't know how it worked. I have no idea. But yeah, like a lot of people that have built massive followings have had it because they've had it for so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think people are just really good at it and everyone wants to make money off of it now.
Yeah. And it's like, it's now like a commodity, like the fitness industry is that someone's always trying to sell you something. And so the way they sell that is by making you think that you need whatever that they've got. But
and no one's ever selling like, hey, you should do less.
Yeah.
No one's ever like, you should go to your gym and work as hard as you can that day. No one's ever doing that. They're selling, you need this program, you need to eat the way I'm going to tell you how to eat, you need this supplement. Like everything is more, everything's additional because they're going to make money off it. They can't make money off you doing less.
Yeah. And it's like, I think on the flip side of that, everyone's looking for the answer now. Like they're not willing to put in the hard work and give it 12 months. It's like, okay, that didn't work this week. Like what's the next thing I can do? So just constantly looking for the next best thing. But we know because we've experienced it for such a long time that this works. Like if you do CrossFit as it's truly intended, it works and you don't need anything else. But that's not sexy.
Yeah. What do you think they lose as a result of that if they're always like after the next thing?
They're just unable to, like if you have like most people that are buying these things in our population, they're already very busy. They have a career or they're studying or they're doing both of those things. They might have a family. They've got external commitments. They're trying to make it to the gym. They look at social media way too much. They don't get enough sleep. So if they're going to add something on top of that, something else has got to give, and it's going to be something that matters, whether it's time with their family, time at the gym, time sleeping. So they're going to lose something that's much more important helping them than not.
No, I just imagine it like yo-yo dieting. Like they're just back at square one again. And then 12 months later, they're back at square one looking for the next thing, rather than having had just 12 months of consistent, like solid training.
And it's always like the marketing makes it seem so achievable. All you need is 10 minutes a day before or after your class every day. But that like people aren't getting here 10 minutes early already. Like
they're already not coming to the gym enough. And I think the flip side of that is then the other end of the scale, which is like the excessive amount of volume that we see now as well. So it's like, you know, trainers or maybe even athletes selling their programming or selling their ideas in whatever way. And it's like, you must be doing A, B, C, D, E every single day to achieve what you want to achieve. But it's not realistic. And then we start to see health decline because people aren't having meaningful relationships. They're not spending time with their family. They're not sleeping enough because they're spending so much damn time at the gym.
Yep.
Whoa. So yeah.
Very handsy today,
I am.
aren't you?
So fidgety.
It's fine.
Just very excited.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have to balance that a little bit? Like trying to how do I say this? Like respecting all of the fundamentals, but also keeping people engaged. Do you feel like you have to?
I think we do it really well here. And I think it's because we do it as well. Like I think all of the coaches here, we do classes, we do scale correctly and when we need to. And then because we do that, I think we can show our members that if we do it, you can do it too. So I don't feel we get a lot of pushback. There was a stage a couple of years ago where there was members like doing random side programs, like weird stuff. Like I think that's when really things started to kick off with the Instagram businesses and people signing up to extra programs and whatnot. But I feel like because we do it well, I feel like people can follow that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. It's like, setting that example because we truly believe in what CrossFit is.
And I've talked to a couple of trainers lately from outside of here. They are shocked that I do class.
Yeah, right.
People are shocked that I firstly want to do class. Secondly, do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like a lot of coaches out there just train on their own or do different programming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. For the listeners, so if they've been coaching for like 15 plus years or they're brand new to coaching, what are both going to get from it? Two very different positions in their coaching career. What's a newbie going to benefit from it, and why should a 15 plus year coach be listening?
Awesome question. I think both will be the same but for different reasons. Like I think a coach, the longer they're a coach, I think the easier it is to form bad habits, especially if they're not getting ongoing feedback from their affiliate owner or manager or whatever. I think it's easy to fall into shitty behaviors and not even know. So I think like our goal isn't just to sit here and be like, do it like us. We're really good. We're the best at it. It's not that at all. It's we want to ask you questions a lot and like just keep you open-minded as possible, and make sure that you're asking yourself questions a lot, I think.
Yeah, it's just like, I think it's really easy to get complacent when you've been doing the same thing over and over again. So,
yeah.
And it's like every time that we go back and read the L1 or the L2, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. Or like, oh, I need to do that better. I think revisiting that stuff over and over again is just so powerful.
And what do you two do to keep yourselves like accountable, I guess, for all that stuff? Like, you don't necessarily have anyone looking in on you. What do you do to make sure that you're not slipping back? Or
good question. I think we hold each other accountable really well. I think we participate in each other's classes, and that to me feels like we're evaluating each other even though we're not technically doing it. We both ask each other questions a lot, and we both read a lot. I know that. And then we discuss it. And then we think about how we can then bring that to the team. So we'll like read the professional coach emails, we'll read the CrossFit email of the day. And then we'll discuss and talk about how we can bring that to the team later on.
Yeah, and I think because we, like we mentioned before, we have quite a few newer coaches or intern coaches at the moment that we are teaching, and so we're constantly doing stuff to help them. You know, oh, maybe this article would be really good to talk about this. So I think we're just constantly trying to upskill in the background or go back to those basics and make sure we've not missed anything.
And I think teaching is one of the best ways to learn, right? Which is why, like I said, selfishly, we're doing this as well, because I think if you can teach it successfully, you fully understand it. If it's successful, if you can fully unpack something and teach it to someone else so they can understand it, then I think you truly understand it as well.
Nice. Can you give us any sneak peeks into topics that you're going to be covering upcoming, any that you've got planned?
Thank God you asked. We actually just had our first, so each week on a Monday, we're going to have a post go up on Instagram, and it's going to be called the Coaching Table, and it's going to have a different scenario every single week, and hoping to get as many coaches or even, again, curious athletes involved in answering the questions. So scenario number 1 today is we have Charlie has been training in class for 12 months, averaging 3 sessions a week, and she still can't squat to depth consistently. At what point do you stop correcting Charlie and just let her enjoy her workouts? Fucked that up. Jesus Christ.
They, them, there. It's inclusive.
So yes, I think I would love to get people involved in those. So they're going to go up every Monday. The other one we're going to do, which we haven't talked about, but I looked at our notes again yesterday, we haven't talked about it this week, is a movement video, because I think there's lots of information out there about different programs, but like very basic things that we want to revisit, like good rowing form. Like that's one of the first things I want to do.
Yeah.
And then just simple things like how to do like a proper warm up on the rig, like start with scat pull-ups, how many coaches are doing, just things like that. I think we want to have those little movement videos in there too.
Yeah. And definitely sprinkling in a little bit of just like women's health specific stuff. Because again, I think that's something our gym does very well, because it's all, you know, that's who we work with. But something that I think is missing from the wider CrossFit community.
Yeah,
potentially.
Definitely.
We're coming near the end.
Ooh.
What's one question that you hope every listener starts asking themselves after listening to these podcasts?
I think just like reflection on yourself as a coach, and then the classes that you take. It's like, what could I have done better?
Mm-hmm. And then even as an athlete, like
Same
thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I would say mine's the same. Like every single class that you coach, you should ask yourself, and we ask when we train our trainers that, and we talk about it ourselves. What did I do well? It's important to recognize what you did well. What can I do better, and what am I going to take to next time? Those questions, and as an athlete, you can take that and do that better as well.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Last question before we just wrap up with where to find the podcast and things like that, and the Instagram. What is one single coaching belief that you'll never compromise on? One thing you'll just die with.
Take to the grave.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got so many. Like I think just back to the mechanics, consistency, intensity.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is
Yeah.
key.
And such an easy one to, it's not like one of the long sentences you've got to remember, and it's like what word goes where.
Yeah.
It's like 3 words, and
And it's such a
it's in this order.
easy rule to follow in when you're coaching. It's like, it's the same as, like I said earlier, like how am I holding that standard? What is that? Am I following my own rules? It's like, that is the very simple rule to follow. Mine's obvious along the same lines as like CrossFit works. Just do CrossFit. Like,
Yes.
like on the broader topic, like yeah, it's been 14 years that I've been training this way. I've never hurt myself in a way that I need significant amount of time off. I was just saying I'm 37 at the end of this year, and I'm fitter than I've ever been in my life. You can't tell me it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like, it works.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat my kid till I'm 40, motherfuckers.
A few more years.
Yep.
So podcast, same YouTube channel.
Yep.
It's hold
Different
the standard.
name.
Hold the standard.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep. Everything's the same. Podcast still going. We'll do this probably fortnightly. And then, yeah, Instagram, hold the standard, and lots of information on there each week. And then who knows? Who knows where we're going to end up?
Watch this space.
Yeah. We're having fun though. It's going to be good.
So good.
Thank you.
Thank you. They were great questions. Good job, Baxter.
Okay, bye.
Bye.